Hello everybody. As I promised all of you, I have been posting the videos about spoken English. As we discussed before, I have created that one different playlist for the spoken English for your English fluency. So what we have been doing for last 2-3 days, we have been making or we have been preparing your mindset, and just we have been trying to remove the phobia from your mind about English speaking fear. So remove that, my dear friends. Don't bother about right and wrong. Don't bother about thinking in English and all kind of the suggestions and all. Just continue your work, continue speaking. I guarantee you, you will speak one day and you will be very much fluent, my dear friend. And now today, just we are going to discuss about that one very important sequence which we have been listening since our childhood. When we were in schools or the colleges, even our syllabus was based, our English language syllabus was based on 4 skills. Yes, you might have remembered now. Those 4 skills were reading, writing, listening, and speaking. So how do you look towards these skills? Do you think these skills are very important for the development of language? Your answer will be yes, sir. These skills are very important for the development of our language. But if we follow these skills in that sequence only, now just think about our preparation of our language. What we do, just we will compare that mother tongue and that the language which is the target one which we have been learning, means this is English. How we learned the mother tongue. What was the natural phenomena of learning mother tongue? When we started to learn mother tongue, we started to develop by listening. Yes, underline that, by listening. And think about this foreign language, about English. What we do first when we start to learn English, what we did? Remember your school days, you started to write, my dear friends. Now think, what is our target? Our target is speaking in mother tongue. We started to listen and then we started to speak, and in English we started to write first, then read. But in that way, as we have started that sequence, I'm sure we are not going to develop our speaking skills, because the natural phenomena of developing speaking skill, that is listening. The person who listens more, the person speaks more. The person who listens more speaks more, my dear friends. That's the thought you have to remember. So according to the natural phenomena of developing the language, you have to reshuffle, you have to shuffle those skills which we have been following to acquire that foreign language or English language. So my dear friends, yes, start to listen more, listen more videos, watch more videos, use that YouTube content more. Don't forget to watch news, don't forget to listen the news on radios too. So wherever you get the scope or that the chance are, that just you will find that opportunity to listen. Don't miss that, because if you listen more, I'm sure you are going to be the natural speaker. But remember our school days, college days, or now that the graduation days, what we have been doing, just writing and writing. Our very famous, that word is there, notes, and that the notes. Our more concentration is on the notes and that the writing in the notebook, means you are giving lot of work to your hand and expecting to speak. How it is possible? My dear friends, you know that nowadays there is one term in the medical field, and that is local anesthesia. There was the anesthesia before in past. That was the total body anesthesia was there. But now there is the local anesthesia. And what we are doing, the problem we have at our tongue, and we are giving the treatment or anesthesia to our hand, then how we are going to sort out, how we are going to operate the tongue, how we are going to make our tongue fluent, that is going to be the big question, my dear friends. So give the treatment to your tongue, work on your tongue, and to the tongue very nearest part is the ear, and listen more. Automatically it will help your tongue to get free and to be fluent, my dear friend. So reshuffle whatever that the skills sequence was there, and very first listen more, wherever the scope, whatever the opportunity is going to be there, listen over there, and automatically you will start to speak. And whatever we listen, I'm sure that we implement in our speaking. So speak there, and my dear friends, then read. Reading is also very much important one, and a lot of things we have to read. And mostly my suggestion would be to all of you, read English newspapers. Most of the people suggest you to read the books, but my dear friends, what we have to speak? We have to speak about our day-to-day affairs. And where you can find those day-to-day affairs? In the newspaper only. Whatever the news you listen, all those news you can read in the newspaper. And every day what we have to speak? We have to speak about what is happening. So all those things will be covered in the newspaper. If there is a corruption, the news of that the corruption will be in the newspaper. If somewhere there is a murder, or that the mystery of that the murder, we can find that all those things in the newspaper. If there is going to be that any issue in the nation or the worldwide, all those things are going to be there in the newspaper. Whatever that would be local, national, international, or that the state level, all the affairs will be covered in the newspaper. So if you read a newspaper, you can find out, or you can develop the vocabulary which is required to speak in our day-to-day language. So my firm suggestion, my strong recommendation is there, read newspaper, because you will find routine and the regular words in the newspaper, my dear friend. And then writing, that part is also very important one, because it makes us very sincere, it makes us responsible, it makes us very serious, my dear friend. So whatever you think, whatever you read, or whatever you are going to speak, yes, we should write also, because if you want to write, we have to be more responsible. Really, we have to be more serious, because writing is going to be the very serious matter, and definitely it will make us to think more seriously. It will make our mind more fertile, and definitely all these skills will automatically help, or knowingly unknowingly will help to our focused skill, that is speaking. We expect speaking, and all remaining three skills are mandatory to develop our speaking. Only we have to change the sequence: listen, then speak, then read, and then write. So what is the sequence? Listen, speak, read, and write. What was our original sequence in our school? We write, then read, then listen, and then at last, somewhere if possible, we used to speak. But change it. First make a listen, then start to speak, then read more and write also, because listening is the natural phenomena of the development of speaking, my dear friend. So I'm sure you will start to listen more, and you are going to develop your English communication, or you are going to develop your English fluency. Thanks a lot, my dear friends. We will meet in next video with one wonderful content, my dear friend. Thank you once again.